So, what is visual impairment? The Individuals with Disabilities Education Act, or IDEA, defines visual impairment, including blindness, as an impairment in vision that, even with correction, adversely affects a child's educational performance. The term includes both partial sight and complete blindness. Some related keywords for this disability are activities for daily living, otherwise known as ADL, assistive technology, blindness or visual impairment, caregiver or caretaker, differently abled, employment specialist, enabling technology, haptics, orientation and mobility instructor, technology teacher, person first language, and vision rehabilitation instructor. I think that the most important word here, or the one that I didn't really know a whole lot about, was haptics. And I think that was kind of an interesting to me that to learn a new word. And this word actually means is the assistive technology, something like the vibration on your smartphone or the tapping sensation that you get whenever you touch a button. So those are really important for people who cannot see or have that limited sight. And I thought that was really interesting. Visual impairment, including blindness, has many characteristics. A few of those are the following: not being able to see, having trouble reading, squinting often, rubbing eyes, eye redness, being sensitive to light, and unable to focus on items moving toward or away from them. Visual impairment, including blindness, is typically identified, diagnosed, and assessed through a series of steps. It begins with the identification of signs and symptoms by an individual experiencing these difficulties or by observation from others. A comprehensive eye exam is then conducted by an ophthalmologist or an optometrist to evaluate the overall health of the eye. This evaluation involves various tests, such as measuring the visual sharpness, assessing eye movements, and examining the retina and optic nerve. Visual acuity testing using the Snell chart determines how well a person can see at a specific distance. The Snell chart is something that we've all used every time you have an eye exam test, and I've actually included one on this slide, so you can take a look. The functional assessments play a crucial role in including the tests such as field of vision testing to evaluate the peripheral vision, contrast sensitivity testing to assess the ability to distinguish shades of gray and color, so we can test for color blindness, things like that. For individuals with significant visual impairments, a low vision evaluation may be conducted to assess the remaining visual capabilities and a recommended approach for aids or devices. Additional diagnostic testing, like imaging study or genetic testing, may be necessary to determine the underlying cause of the visual impairment. Early detection and intervention is important and recommended to seek care as soon as possible. Learners with this disability can receive education through various methods and accommodations tailored to their unique needs. Braille is a widely recognized system for individuals who are blind. This helps enable them to read and write using the raised dots that represent the letters and numbers. Tactile graphics, which are embossed representations of visual information, allow students access to maps, graphs, and diagrams through touch. Assistive technology such as screen readers and refreshable braille display supports digital accessibility. Orientation and mobility training teaches students to navigate their surroundings independently using tools such as white canes and guide dogs. Adapted materials, including braille or large print textbooks and audio recordings, ensures access to learning materials. Specialized instruction provides a teacher and the visually impaired addresses specific needs, while an inclusive classroom environment promotes collaboration and the provision of necessary accommodations. Together, in any environment, these students are able to get immersed into a general ed classroom and be successful in learning whatever material that they need. Implementing best educational practices for students with this disability requires a range of strategies and considerations. First, it's essential to develop an individualized education plan, otherwise known as an IEP, in collaboration with the students, their parent, guardian, and professionals. This plan should outline specific goals, accommodations, and support services tailored to the student's needs. Ensuring accessibility is crucial, including providing materials and technologies that are accessible to students with visual impairment. This may involve offering Braille or large print material, screen reader, refreshable Braille displays, magnification software, and tactile graphics. Additionally, orientation and mobility training should be incorporated into the curriculum. Teaching students how to navigate their environment safely and independently using techniques like the white cane usage, spatial awareness, and auditory cues. By tailoring education practices to the unique needs of students with visual impairments, schools can create inclusive and supportive environments to promote learning and overall development of their students. Parents and families have diverse perspectives when it comes to having a child with visual impairment. Initially, they may experience a range of emotion and worry about their child's future. However, over time, they develop a resilience, acceptance, and determination to support their child. They become advocates, they seek resources and support, and foster a positive attitude that emphasizes their child's abilities. Education and development are prioritized, and adjustments are made to the family dynamic to accommodate their child's needs. Additionally, parents and families seek connection and supportive networks. They join support groups, online communities to share experiences, exchange information, and find emotional support. These networks offer valuable insight and a sense of belonging. Overall, the perspectives of parents and families vary, influenced by personal circumstances, cultural backgrounds, and support that they receive, resulting in a wide range of approaches to supporting their visual impaired child. I've attached a video of a parent who's done just that. Check it out. Trends and issues affecting this field are technological advancements and assistive technologies, emphasis on inclusion education, focus on the transition to independence and employment, growing recognition of accessibility and universal design, concerning regarding age and related vision loss, advocacy and awareness. I thought it was really interesting, all of these, but my most interest one was the focus on transition to independence and employment. I found that there was actually a conference held for people who suffer from vision loss, and they actually had it just for them so they could actually find employment that specified for their disability. I thought that was really interesting. Some disability specific resources for visual impairment, including blindness, are American Foundation for the Blind, National Federation of the Blind, Royal National Institute of Blind People, Perkins School for the Blind, Vision Aware, Guide Dogs for the Blind, National Braille Press, Hadley Institute for the Blind and the Visually Impaired, American Printing House for the Blind, and the International Council of Education of People with Visual Impairment. Thanks for watching. I've attached my sources here in this link. I hope you learned something and enjoyed it along the way. Till next time, see you later.